The president has stated the executive order is not a Muslim ban. The order blocks people, except U.S. citizens, to enter the U.S. from 7 countries. Channel 5's Steven Sarabia breaks down the order. He joins us at the McAllen Airport.
That's right. I have with me a copy of that executive order that the president signed on Friday, and it details why these 7 countries were placed on the list.
Titled, Protecting the Nation from Foreign Terrorist Entry into the United States. For the next 90 days, nearly all travelers except U.S. citizens traveling on passports from Iraq, Syria, Sudan, Iran, Somalia, Libya, and Yemen will be temporarily suspended from entering the United States. According to the Department of Homeland Security, the 90-day period will allow for proper review and establishment of standards to prevent terrorist or criminal infiltration by foreign nationals. DHS says these 7 countries were designated by Congress and the Obama administration as posing a significant enough security risk to warrant additional scrutiny in the visa waiver context.
The day after the executive order was signed, a federal judge out of New York filed this emergency motion which blocked part of that executive order, but not all of it.
This motion prevented the deportation of some people from those 7 countries who were held at U.S. airports over the weekend. We talked with a professor at UTRGV on what this order means for people in the Valley.
If you are a student from any of these countries, Iranian student or from Iraq, or if you are a permanent resident, you cannot go back to Iran or Iraq or your country and expect to come back in within that period. That kind of locks them in here.
The travel restrictions are expected to be lifted by the end of April.
If you want to read the executive order or the emergency motion, we'll put both on our website, krgv.com, after the newscast. At the McAllen Airport, Steven Sarabia, Channel 5 News.
A note to Stephen's report, the executive order also states the Secretary of State shall suspend the U.S. refugee admissions program for 120 days to review the system. It also adds that refugees from Syria will be suspended indefinitely to ensure that admission of Syrian refugees is consistent with the national interest.